This is a video that is going to complete the concept of linked list. Of course, I am of the view that you have covered your first and second video that I have given to you on the linked list, right? And based on that, I can assume that you all know what a linked list is. Linked list is a collection of nodes, and node consists of two parts. One is information and another is the reference to the next one, right? Right. In the previous video, we have covered you the concept of insertion at the beginning and insertion at the deletion, as well as the deletion from the beginning and the deletion at the end, right? So this is the video that will cover you the concept of insertion and deletion at any point, right? That is not the beginning, neither the beginning nor the end, right? So I will try to cover the concept of insertion as well as deletion at any point. So let's go for the basic first. So this is the node that is with the main. Of course, the name of that is X, right? So X is a reference of node type. Of course, we are making the use of the identifier that is link. So if X is what? X is the reference. So X is something outside this link, outside this list. And if I am giving a lot of links, a lot of collection of lists, then this X contain the reference of the first node in the linked list. Now, what my job is, I want to insert a new node at the position required, expected by me, right? So for that, if I want to go for the insertion, what the way is? The same that we have already covered. Insertion need a new node. So what I will go for? I will go for the creation of a new node using the constructor call having information part. Of course, that can be taken from the user using the object of scanner class and dot next. Of course, that is by default assign the value as null. In case we go for this, what happens? It create a new node, right? The name of that I have gone for n. So I will go for this is n, right? Now, once I have created a new node, next one is to insert it at the position. So what next I have to ask for? Please tell me the position. That can be taken from the user using the object of scanner class, or that can be fixed. Of course, let's say if I says I have given the position as 2. So what my job is? First of all, I must reach in this list to the position 2. It's up to you. Assume it 0, 1 or 2, or assume it 1, 2 or 3. Accordingly, you can make the modification in your program, right? If I says I am going to assume this, and if I am saying I want to insert this new node n after the second node, after the node number this. So I want this to be the connector with this and this. If I am able to do this, then definitely I will be able to insert a new node at the required, at the position 2. Just remove this and go for this connectivity. If you are able to do this, then definitely it will insert a new node at the position 2 or after the position 2 before the third. Once this is done, then it will become 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right. Let's go for its working in Java. This is the same program that I am using for the previous two videos, containing the constructor, containing the create a node. Okay, let's go for the constructor. What it says, create a object of the scanner class, of course, that might be used inside this functions, right, as well as initialize the information to 2. And next, create a node. What it does, it just make a call to a constructor and return it. That's all. Next, insertion at beginning, insertion at end, deletion from beginning, deletion from end. In case you want to go for its repetition, please go to the previous videos. Otherwise, go for this one, that is insertion in between. Right. For this, what I am doing, I am creating a new reference named P of link type, and that is initialized to this, and then I am going for a new reference K as I want to insert a new node. So what it need? Creation of a new node. Or if I want to insert a new node in between, what I need? It need to create a new node. So using this, what I am doing? I am creating a new node. Of course, create a new node, what it do? Its functionality is simply this one only. Once the node is created, so what happens? This job is done. This is created. What next? Enter a number. Of course, what you are doing? You are reading the data from the user. So k.info will be initialized to the number entered by the user. What next? We are going for this one, I equal to 0, and then please enter the position. It is asking for the position where you want to insert this newly created node in the linked list. And for that, what it is doing? In I is equal to 0, x is initialized to the number you have given, and then while p.next is not null, what its job is? It is traversing. It is there for the traversing the list, right? And what it is doing? It is incrementing I by 1, I plus plus. If I equal to x, then break. That means if we have reached at the x position into the linked list, then break this loop. Otherwise, keep on moving to the next, right? And after that, the position might not be there. So what it is doing? It is checking. Have we come out of this loop based on this? If we are, then definitely we have reached at the required position. So insertion should be there. And what it is doing? K dot next. K is 1, this one. Or for this figure, if I says K is 1, this one. And what it is doing? K dot next. That is K dot next equal to, this one is a P. P dot next. So what it is doing? It is initializing this with the reference of this, and then P dot next equal to K. Just see, P dot next equal to K. And what it is doing? It is initializing this with the reference of this, right? So in this way, we are able to connect this. Once it is complete, then we can say our insertion is successful. In case we are coming out of this loop without reaching to the required position, or we are jumping the position, so we cannot insert a new node. So I am giving the message that is insertion not possible. And what the job of this is? Return this. It is returning the reference of the base itself or the invoking object itself, right? Now let's see how it works. And for its working, I have to create a list, and for creation of the list, I have used this main. Of course, I am using it for you for the last two videos. What its job is? It is creating a new node for me, or it is a beginning of the list. Then scanner is initialized, ch equal to 0 is initialized, then enter a choice is taken, insertion at beginning, insertion at end, right? So its job is to insertion in between. Okay, insertion in between is I'm not going to make the use of this, right? So these 1, 2 and 4 you are already aware of in the video 1. 5, 6, 4 you are already aware of the video 2, that is related to the linked list. Next I have to go for the use of all these, of course, with the insertion in between. That is a case 7, right? Now let's create a linked list. For that I have to execute it, and for its execution, save this, enter a choice, and if I go for the enter a choice, let's say I want to go for the 4, right? So what it is giving? It is able to display it. And what it is displaying? It is displaying 2, right? So why it is displaying 2? We have created a node, at least one node. That's why it is displaying 2, right? Now if I want to insert some more node, of course I will go for the insertion at beginning. Let's go for insertion, enter a choice. I have entered 1, enter a number 1, 2, again 1, 1, 2, 3, again 1, 1, 2, 3, and let's see what it displays. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 12 and 2, right? This is the status of the linked list that we have created using the first function itself. Next, I have displayed the content. The contents are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 12 and 2. And next, I want to go for the this one, insertion in between, right? So for that the choice is 7. I have given the enter choice as 7, and then enter number 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And after that it is asking for the position. Let's make it 2. Once I enter the position, this number, this information is used to create a new node and enter the position. It is taking the information about the position where to be inserted the newly created node. Now let's display it, and for the display we are already aware of the 4 is a choice. Enter position 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 is at the first position, 1, 2, 3 is at the second position, and this one newly inserted information is at the third position or after the node 2. So this is able to successfully insert a new node at the required position. Let's try to insert a new node at the in between position, and let's say the position is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's say I want to insert a new node after the position 4, and what the value I want? 2, 3, 4, 5, and the position is 4. Enter a choice, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this 2, 3, 4, 5 is inserted after 12. So it is inserted at the position 5 or after the position 4. So I hope this is working successfully. Now let's try to insert a position which is not there at all. I have given the value as 23, and then if I go for the position as 2, 3, 4, do you think that we are with the 2, 3, 4? No. So what it is giving? Insertion not possible. We cannot insert a new node at the 2, 3, 4 position. Now let's see what the result is, and for that the status of the linked list is still the same: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 nodes at all. Next, let's go for the deletion. Let's try to understand the deletion of a node from the existing list, and for that okay, let me go for a list. Let's say this is the linked list that I am with, containing this 4 node. Okay. Now if I go for the deletion of from any position, so what I need to ask the position. Let's say the user have given me the position 2. Again, you can assume this as 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can assume 0, 1, 2, 3. So accordingly the program will be modified, right? Let's say I want to delete this node based on this. This is the first node, this is the second node, this is the third, this is the fourth. Don't consider this. What to do? Move, traverse this list, reach till this node. In case you reach this node, you are not at the previous node. You can move ahead. So what to do? You have to check that this is the second node and you have to remain here only. How it is possible? Let's say this is x. So x not next. What it gives? It gives this, right? And in case I want to remove this, I must stay here and I must go for this. How it is possible? To make it possible, we have to go for a loop. Let's see what I have done in the program, right? And for that, insertion in between is clear. Let's go for the delete from in between. So what it is asking for? What it is asking for? I equal to 0, p equal to this, p is initialized to the invoking object itself, then it is asking for the position, and then it is creating a temporary reference which refer to this itself. Why? We cannot change this, as well as we use this too. Why? One is the node that is the previous to the node to be deleted, and for that what we have done, while p dot next, what the job of this is? It is checking, are we reaching at the end? In case we are not reaching, then do this. what it is doing? It is initializing temporary to the existing node and changing the reference P as the next of P, and based on that what it is doing, it is making the increment, and again based on if the value of I is reached to this x, then break, right? So it will come out, and then if I equal to x, again the same point, if I equal to x, that means in case we are coming out of this loop based upon the value, the position we have reached, only then deletion is possible, otherwise deletion not possible, right? Right. So this is the crux of this function. This is the main thing that is related to this function, right? So again, if I go for this, I hope this picture is clear. In case it is not clear, please redraw it and try to create this program, and let's see, do this program work? I have already created this program. Let's go for this itself. So this is the linked list that I am already with. Enter a choice, and for the choice, the case I have taken as the 8. So I have given the choice as 8, enter a choice as 8, and then I want to delete the position. I want to delete the node at the position 2. Let's see what it is doing. This was the list. I have gone for 2. So what it is doing? It is removing this one. So it is removing the node after the position 2. So if I says this program is based on this concept, not this concept. In case you want to go for this, please make the modification, right? And let's see, if I want to delete, so for the deletion, let's enter the choice as 8, enter the position as 1, again 4. So which one is deleted? This one is deleted. Now 1, 2, 3. Again enter choice as 8, and the node to be deleted at the 2th position. So which one will be deleted? This one. Let's see, if I go for the display of the result, this one is gone, right? So that's all from my side for the deletion at any position and insertion at any position. So with this we have completed the concept of linked list, which is with 6 functions to insert as well as delete, or 3 functions to insert: insertion at the beginning, insertion at the end, and insertion at any position. Then deletion at the beginning, deletion from end, and deletion at any position. And the 7th function was display, right? So that's all from my side. Thank you.